Hi and welcome to this video. So following on from last week's video where we were talking about Creative Fabrica, their different licensing and how to make sure that you have got the correct license and therefore the correct copyright usage for your KDP books, I thought I'd make this video demonstrating two different ways that you could actually use Creative Fabrica interiors to upload a book to Amazon KDP, and just showing you the ways that I would approach this, because we don't want to just pull off these interiors out of Creative Fabrica and upload them as they are. It's just not good practice to have the same interior as anybody else for a number of reasons. If you haven't seen last week's video, then go and check that out. As you may well know, they have absolutely thousands, hundreds of thousands of fonts and graphics, interiors, all sorts of ideal things for Amazon KDP. But we just need to be a little bit careful on how we're using them and how we're approaching the use. So if you haven't yet got Creative Fabrica, it's on a really good price at the moment. It's around £5 per month, which will probably be about $6 a month. It's a really good subscription price. So there's a link down below if you want to try it out. But let's just quickly have a look. If we go into graphics over here, and you can see that there are colouring book for adults, colouring book for kids, KDP interiors, as well as all the kind of more independent graphic elements and things like patterns and things that you could use on backgrounds. So there's lots and lots of things going on here for you to explore and look at. But we're today going to have a look at colouring books for kids. And when you just click into here, you will see that there are over 26,000 results coming up, and it's going to sort them by popularity. Now, whether you want to use the most popular graphics is debatable, isn't it? Because obviously the most popular means there's going to be more of those already on Amazon KDP. So you might not necessarily want to look at them by popularity. Maybe you want to look at them by latest and then scroll through a number of pages so that you aren't using the sort of the first ones that come up, because that's what most people are going to click on. That's your choice, completely your choice, how you kind of filter the results and how you go through, and if you want to use page one or if you want to take some time and have a look through. For example, if we just click onto page 4 here, it is endless. There is so many different topics and styles, different ways that you can upload these images and create your own books. And like I say, we are actually going to create our own book rather than just download to upload. I just don't feel like that is a good method. What we're going to use today, I've already pre-decided, and I've got it open here, is this one, ABC Animals Alphabet Colouring Pages. So I had a look in here and I liked the idea. I've just noticed something. Commercial usage allowed, so it doesn't have full POD. So taking my own advice from my last video, this will not be one that we're going to be using today. Always check that first. I'd missed that when I just had a quick glance through earlier. So let's go back to kids colouring pages and we'll pick something with full POD usage. We want to be careful. We definitely want to be careful. So I really did like that kind of alphabet idea. So how about if we do a search? This is now live and unscripted. And see what comes up. So that is the one there that I did look at originally. Ooh, let's have a look at this one. Here we go, full POD usage allowed, so much better. Now there's 27 pages in here. We are going to increase the size of this book. 27 pages is not enough, and the way we're going to do that is we're going to combine another page after each of these alphabet pages to help children to practice to write as well. So they have a colouring page with the letter, and then the second page will be cursive writing practice, which we're going to create in Canva for creating the book. So let's just show you how easy that is and how you can have books made relatively quickly. So if we download this now, obviously that's going to go into my download folder, and that from there I will extract it, and then you will see you'll have generally you'll have the PNGs and you'll have PDFs. So let me just go ahead and do that now. So you simply click download, obviously, and then that's going to go into your file explorer or your version on Mac, and you can extract the files directly from the zipped folder. So when you get that zipped folder into your downloads, you're just going to right click on there, extract files here, or whatever it is equivalent on your computer, and you can browse and put it in your own folder, or it will extract them into their own folder inside the downloads. So I'll just quickly show you what I mean. So now in my downloads folder, I've got this new folder, which gives us a PDF of everything obviously already combined, or we've got single PDFs as well. It shows me here. And we've also got single JPEGs, which is what we're going to be using. With this, I'm just going to open the first one and have a quick look at it. So it's got name and date. And if we zoom in, quality looks okay. I'll show you a quick tip actually. There is a brilliant program called Big JPEG, which you can upload your JPEGs into and it improves the quality. I think you get about 20 a day for free, but if you want to do the paid version, it's incredibly inexpensive. So here we are on bigjpeg.com. It's very, very easy to use. You select your images. So if we go back to where we were and we go to JPEGs, select them all, bring them in here. And then when you click on start, it asks you how you want to upscale them. So if you upscale them by 4, you don't want to go too big actually. Well, it depends really on the size that they start out with but you don't want to go too big because sometimes Canva then struggles to upload them. I think just going up 4 times, 4x is good. And then you can click all images below. And what it will do is it will start uploading them, then upscaling them. And then you can download them all again, and then you're going to have them but a higher definition version. I will be right back when that has uploaded and I can show you then the difference that it actually makes. Okay, so now we can see these are all green, which means they've all completed. So we can just scroll down to the bottom here and download them all. And they're going to come into another zipped file. So we're going to extract all of those as well. With these particular images, I don't know if that will have improved the quality to a noticeable amount, but I'm just going to have a quick check. Let's click on the F. So we're going to open the F. Okay, I've got these side by side. So this one has been upscaled and this one is how it came straight out of Creative Fabrica. So let's just zoom in and see if it's been worthwhile doing. So you can see the difference, can't you? I'm just checking. You've got a good view of that, but you can see how it has increased the quality by upscaling the images that have come out of Creative Fabrica. So that's just a quick tip that I wanted to give you there. So I will definitely use my upscaled images because I think it's actually made them far better quality. Okay, so here we are over in Canva. Let's just create a design of custom size. So this is going to be a kids colouring book. So generally we're going for 8.5 by 11. This is going to have no bleed. If you're unsure about whether you should be having bleed or not bleed, I have made a video about that and you'll find that in a playlist I have all about uploading to Amazon KDP and creating a book from scratch. But this one is not going to have bleed, so we can just go straight in with the 8.5 by 11. You'd have to increase that page size if you wanted to have bleed and images that are coming over the margins. And we're going to upload those upscaled images that we just did in Big JPEG. So I these days like to keep everything organized, and so I'm going to create a folder for this. Okay, so once you've got your folder, obviously it's going to be empty. You're going to go and upload those images that I have put into its own folder. So let me find that folder, select all of those, open them, and now these are going to come into the folder. Okay, so those are all now coming in. They will take a little bit longer than perhaps normal because we've upscaled them, so they are now bigger file sizes. And I was actually going to create a second page to go in between each of these pages for the cursive writing, but now I'm thinking maybe I could just use something else from Creative Fabrica and really utilize their resources. So I'm going to go back to Creative Fabrica and see if there's something there. If there isn't, then we can easily make something in Canva. Let's have a look at this one again. Let's download it and have a look. You don't know until you open these things really if you're going to be happy with them and if they're going to suit your book. Okay, so this one's only coming in as a PDF. That's okay, I think we can work with that one. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to separate the PDF because we want to put it into Canva as separate items. So I will show you how to quickly do that as well. So if we come along to this website called I Love PDF, and in here you can do all of these functions. But look here, we've got a split PDF. So let's open that, we select it. So select your PDF file. And then over here on the right hand side, you will see it will come straight in to split by range. You want to do extract pages, and then you want to select the pages unless you want every single page that's in that PDF document, which I don't. So I'm now just going to pick the pages I want. So I just want these cursive pages. So I'm just going to go through and I'm going to select them all. Okay, so once you've got all of your pages selected, obviously you're now just going to click Split PDF down here in the bottom right. It's going to be super fast. Download what you've split, and then you're going to have to extract that again because it will come in as another zipped up folder. Right click, extract all, extract, and you will see now that you have just the pages that you wanted and they are split. They're not all glued up together. So now back still in I Love PDF, I'm going to convert those PDFs into JPEGs. So I'm going to select those files, open those. Okay, I had to download I Love PDF to be able to do that many PDFs in one go. So let's give this a try. Okay, so we've got all of those into I Love PDF, apply to all PDFs, PDF to JPEG, convert to JPEG. Okay, I have now uploaded all of those cursive pages as well. So we have 26 cursive pages and we have the 26 colouring pages. Now we know with colouring pages, we generally leave a blank page because of that ink bleed through, especially with kids that probably like to use markers and things. So we will do that as well with this because I think that makes sense. So basically I'm going to start on page. So page 1 will be an odd page in Amazon. Page 2 will be our first even page. So we'd want to start on page 3, I believe. So page 3, and we would start down with our A colouring page. And then we're just going to simply resize this so it fits the page, add a page, and then we're going to come up and we're going to find the cursive A page. And we're going to add that in here. Then we're going to add a page, and as you can imagine, we're going to go with B. And then we will then obviously enlarge that as well. And then for the second page, we can add the B cursive practice. I will quickly do that now and not make you watch all of that video. Okay, I have all my pages in. That did make me go a little bit crazy, but now we will want to add in the blank pages. So let's go back up to A and let's add those in. Okay, we're all done. So we have our interior pretty much created. So I would spend a few minutes just checking over that you've got everything in the right order and that all of the pages, you know, are set up how you want them to be. So the way this is obviously going to look is that every kind of double page, the left page is going to be blank and they're going to work on the right hand side of the book, always leaving the left blank. Now they can obviously scribble and draw and things like that on that blank page, but we're leaving it blank because of that ink bleed through. Now that's optional. You could maybe not do that and just have images and data on every single page. I'm not going to do that for this book, and that comes out at 107 pages. What you'd want to do obviously is add some kind of like little intro to the book, maybe a how to use this book. At the back you'd have maybe like a copyright page or a thank you for using this book, would you like to leave me a review, something about you, maybe if you've got a website or anything like that, you can obviously do that stuff as well. This video is going to get far too long for me to make another book, but I'm going to do that for the next video that I make next week, and I'm going to use a more adult style Creative Fabrica download. Again, show you how you can manipulate them, a little bit more technical than this one was, to actually create something unique. So this is now a unique interior. This is not something that I've just downloaded from Creative Fabrica as is. So this would now be classed as a unique document, and you could do further things to make it even more unique by adding in some different graphics and images as well, like overlays if you wanted to. So each of these pages does have a space for name and date. If you don't want that on every single page, maybe you just want that on the front page, like this is my book, my name, my school, my date, things like that. You could have that like as a one-off page, and you could cover this top bit up with just a blank rectangle in Canva very easily. Just cover that up, and you could put something yourself over the top or just leave it completely blank. Again, that would make it different how it was downloaded in the first place. And a quick run through of what we did is we downloaded two separate files from Creative Fabrica. I put them through big JPEG to upscale the images and make sure that they were of high quality, because this is going to be a big book. An 8.5 by 11 inch book obviously means that we want a really high quality. We don't want it to be pixelated. And also the second file that I brought out of Creative Fabrica, I was only in PDF format, not JPEG. So I had to use another website called I Love PDF to separate that. So we did a few different functions just to get the files in the right format and at the right upscale. Then we brought them into Canva, and we have tessellated them together to create a unique document. I think that probably took me 45 minutes because I had to wait for the upscaling and I had to split the PDF and bring it all into Canva, move it all about. Took me 45 minutes, let's say an hour for the very first time you do this, but still that is not too bad, is it? Then obviously you're going to have to touch up and finish off by making your front pages, your back pages, creating a beautiful cover, and then we've got to obviously write that description, find those good keywords, choose a title and a subtitle, choose those back-end keywords as well, so it's not quite as quick as maybe people think it might be. I've got the playlist out there for you to explore if you want to have a look at my process of how I make a book from start to finish. Hope you've enjoyed. Feel free to subscribe if you like my content, and I'll see you next week. Bye.